Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne, born 28 June 1991, is a Belgian professional footballer who plays as a midfielder for Premier League club Manchester City and the Belgium national team. De Bruyne is widely regarded as one of the best players in the world and has often been described as a complete footballer. De Bruyne began his career at Genk, where he was a regular player when they won the 2010-11 Belgian Pro League. In 2012, he joined English club Chelsea, where he was used sparingly and then loaned to Werder Bremen. He signed with Wolfsburg for £18 million in 2014, where he established himself as one of the best players in the Bundesliga and was integral in the club's 2014-15 DFB-Pokal win. In the summer of 2015, De Bruyne joined Manchester City for a club record £54 million. He has since won 3 Premier League titles, 5 League Cups and an FA Cup with the club. In 2017-18, he had a significant role in Manchester City's record in becoming the only Premier League team to attain 100 points in a single season. In 2019-20, De Bruyne tied the record for most assists in a Premier League season and was awarded Player of the Season. De Bruyne made his full international debut in 2010, and he has since earned over 80 caps and scored 23 goals for Belgium. He was a member of the Belgian squads that reached the quarter-finals both at the 2014 FIFA World Cup and at UEFA Euro 2016. He represented Belgium at the 2018 FIFA World Cup, where Belgium won the third-place play-off match against England and was named in the FIFA World Cup Dream Team. De Bruyne has been named in the UEFA Champions League Squad of the Season and the IF's Men's World Team 4 times each, the UEFA Team of the Year and the ESM Team of the Year 3 times each, the France Football World Roman 11 and the Bundesliga Team of the Year. He has also won the Premier League Playmaker of the Season twice, Manchester City's Player of the Year 3 times, the PFA Players Player of the Year twice, the UEFA Champions League Midfielder of the Season, the Bundesliga Player of the Year, the Footballer of the Year Germany, the Belgian Sportsman of the Year, and the IF's World's Best Playmaker twice. Club career. Genk. De Bruyne began his career with hometown club KVV Drongen in 1997. 2 years later, he joined Gent and moved to Genk in 2005. De Bruyne continued his development in their youth setup and was rewarded for his progress by being promoted to the first-team squad in 2008. From an interview with his youth club, it was revealed that De Bruyne was a Liverpool fan and admirer of Michael Owen. De Bruyne made his first-team debut for Genk in a 3-0 defeat at Charleroi on 9 May 2009. Having established himself in the team the following season, on 7 February 2010, De Bruyne scored his first goal for the club, which secured all 3 points for Genk in a 1-0 win against Standard Liège. He scored 5 goals and made 16 assists in 32 league matches during the 2010-11 season, as Genk were crowned Belgian champions for the 3rd time. On 29 October 2011, De Bruyne scored his first hat-trick for Genk against Club Brugge, which ended in a 5-4 win for Genk. On 28 January 2012, De Bruyne scored a brace against OH Leuven in a 5-0 win. On 18 February 2012, De Bruyne scored his first goal back at Genk following his agreed transfer to Chelsea and also assisted the other goal in a 1-2 away win against Mons. De Bruyne ended the season by wrapping up the scoring in a 3-1 victory over Gent. He finished the league campaign with 8 goals from 28 appearances. Chelsea. On 31 January 2012, on the winter transfer deadline day, Premier League club Chelsea and Genk announced the permanent signing of De Bruyne, with the fee rumoured to be in the region of £7 million. He signed a 5.5-year contract at Stamford Bridge, but would stay at Genk for the remainder of the 2011-12 season. De Bruyne told the club website, "To come to a team like Chelsea is a dream, but now I have to work hard to achieve the level that's necessary." On 18 July 2012, De Bruyne made his debut for Chelsea in a friendly match against Major League Soccer MLS side Seattle Sounders FC in a 4-2 win. De Bruyne also played the first half against League One giants Paris Saint-Germain at Yankee Stadium, New York. Werder Bremen loan. On 31 July 2012, Chelsea announced that De Bruyne was to join Werder Bremen in the Bundesliga on a season-long loan deal. He scored his first goal for Bremen in a 3-2 defeat to Hannover 96 on 15 September, netting from 11 yards out after being played in by Eljero Ilya. He continued his good form, scoring in Bremen's next game, a 2-2 draw with VfB Stuttgart, on 23 September. De Bruyne got back on the score sheet on 18 November, scoring the winning goal despite his team being down to 10 men as Bremen came from a goal down to defeat Fortuna Düsseldorf 2-1. De Bruyne scored his first goal in over 2 months on 4 May 2013, since netting a consolation goal in Bayern Munich's 6-1 hammering of Bremen, putting his side up 2-0 at home to TSG 1899 Hoffenheim before a late brace from Sven Schiplock meant that the game finished 2-2. He followed this up with a goal in Bremen's next match, securing a place in the Bundesliga for the next season with a 1-1 draw against Eintracht Frankfurt on 11 May. Return to Chelsea. After a successful loan spell in the Bundesliga with Werder Bremen, De Bruyne was linked with a move to stay in Germany with either Borussia Dortmund or Bayer Leverkusen. Incoming manager Jose Mourinho, however, assured De Bruyne he was a part of Chelsea's plan for the future, and the player officially returned to Chelsea on 1 July 2013. De Bruyne injured a knee while scoring his first goal for Chelsea in a pre-season friendly game against a Malaysia Roman 11, but was fit to make his competitive debut on the opening day of the 2013-14 Premier League season against Hull City and made an assist for the first goal in a 2-0 win. Wolfsburg. 2013-14 season. On 18 January 2014, Wolfsburg signed De Bruyne for a fee of £18 million EU or £22 million. On 25 January 2014, he made his debut for Wolfsburg in a 3-1 home loss against Hannover 96. On 12 April 2014, De Bruyne assisted 2 goals in their 4-1 home win against 1. FC Nuremberg. After a week he scored his first goal for Wolfsburg in 3-1 away win against Hamburger SV. He also scored in the last 2 matches of the Bundesliga, helping his team to win against VfB Stuttgart and Borussia Mönchengladbach. 2014-15 season. De Bruyne scored his first goal of the 2014-15 season on 2 October 2014, volleying in a clearance from outside the box to salvage a 1-1 draw against Lille in the Europa League. In the third group match away to Krasnodar on 23 October, De Bruyne scored twice as Wolfsburg secured their first win in the competition with a 4-2 victory. On 30 January 2015, he scored another brace in a 4-1 home win against Bayern Munich, their first Bundesliga defeat since April 2014. On 1 March 2015, De Bruyne assisted 3 goals in a 5-3 win over his former club Werder Bremen. On 12 March 2015, De Bruyne scored 2 goals in a 3-1 first-leg Europa League round of 16 victory over Internazionale. On 15 March 2015, he scored 1 goal and assisted another 2 in 3-0 victory over SC Freiburg. De Bruyne ended the league season with 10 goals and 21 assists, the latter a new Bundesliga record, as Wolfsburg finished second in the Bundesliga and qualified for the 2015-16 UEFA Champions League. On 30 May 2015, he started and scored in the 2015 DFB-Pokal final as Die Wolf defeated Borussia Dortmund 3-1 at the Olympiastadion in Berlin. De Bruyne ended his breakout season with 16 goals and 28 assists in all competitions, and was named the 2015 Germany Footballer of the Year. 2015-16 season. De Bruyne began the season by winning the 2015 DFL Super Cup against Bayern Munich, providing the cross for Niklas Bendtner's 89th minute equalizer for a 1-1 draw, and then scoring in the subsequent penalty shootout. On 8 August 2015, he continued his good form by scoring his first goal of the season and providing 2 assists in a 4-1 win at Stuttgarter Kickers in the first round of the DFB-Pokal. In August, in the midst of transfer speculation, Bruyne said that he would not force Wolfsburg to sell him, but also said that he could not ignore interest from Manchester City, saying, "If an offer does come, I will hear about it and how much it is, but I have not yet heard anything. I would not go to England just to prove that I can play there. I do not have." Wolfsburg sporting director Klaus Allofs said the club would fight to keep him, saying, "I think some other clubs have definitely turned Kevin's head. Some huge figures are doing the rounds, and I can understand why Kevin is leaving everything open." On 27 August, it was reported that City had made a further bid for De Bruyne worth £58 million. Klaus Allofs said that City had made an astonishing wage offer to De Bruyne. Manchester City 2015-16 season. On 30 August 2015, Manchester City announced the arrival of De Bruyne on a 6-year contract for a reported club record fee of £55 million or $75 million, making him the second most expensive transfer in British football history after Angel Di Maria's move to Manchester United in 2014. He made his debut for the team in the Premier League on 12 September against Crystal Palace, replacing the injured Sergio Aguero in the 25th minute. On 19 September, he scored his first goal for the club against West Ham United in first-half stoppage time in an eventual 2-1 loss. He went on to score in a 4-1 League Cup win against Sunderland on 22 September and a 4-1 loss to Tottenham Hotspur in the Premier League on 26 September. On 3 October, he scored in the team's 6-1 win against Newcastle United. On 2 October, De Bruyne was announced as one of the players on the long list for the prestigious FIFA Ballon d'Or award, alongside teammates Aguero and Yaya Toure. Just 18 days later, on 20 October, he was revealed by FIFA as one of the players on the 23-man shortlist for the Ballon d'Or. On 21 October, De Bruyne scored an injury-time winner against Sevilla in the UEFA Champions League to take City within 1 point of group leaders Juventus, with 3 games remaining. On 1 December, he scored a brace in a 4-1 win over Hull City to send Manchester City through to the semi-finals of the Football League Cup. On 27 January 2016, De Bruyne scored a goal in a League Cup semi-final 3-1 victory over Everton, but sustained an injury to his right knee that would keep him out of the team for 2 months. On 2 April, De Bruyne made his return from injury in a 4-0 win against Bournemouth at Dean Court, scoring the team's second goal in the 12th minute. 4 days later, he scored the opening goal in a 2-2 draw with Paris Saint-Germain in the UEFA Champions League quarter-final first leg at the Parc des Princes. On 12 April, De Bruyne scored the winning goal against Paris Saint-Germain, advancing Manchester City to the Champions League semi-finals for the first time in the club's history on an aggregate score of 3-2. Writing in The Independent, Mark Ogden said, "It was a stunning goal from the Belgian, who took a touch to control the ball before curling it beyond Kevin Trapp from the edge of the penalty area." De Bruyne's next goal came on 8 May 2016 in a 2-2 draw with Arsenal, although the result left City's Champions League qualification hopes out of their own hands. 2016-17 season. On 10 September 2016, De Bruyne scored and assisted in the first Manchester derby of the season, which City won 2-1 and was awarded the man of the match. On 17 September 2016, De Bruyne was awarded the man of the match in a 4-0 win over Bournemouth. De Bruyne scored the first, assisted the fourth, and provided key passes on both the second and third goals. After the international break, Manchester City drew their next game against Everton, played on 15 October 2016 with the scoreline finishing at 1-1. Aguero and De Bruyne both missed their penalties while Nolito came off the bench to equalize for City. On 1 November, De Bruyne scored from a free kick in the team's 3-1 win over FC Barcelona. On 21 January 2017, De Bruyne was involved in both of City's goals as he netted once himself and also assisted Leroy Sané in a 2-2 home draw with Tottenham Hotspur. He was subsequently named man of the match. On 19 March 2017, De Bruyne displayed an excellent performance in a 1-1 draw against Liverpool at the Etihad Stadium, where he set up a goal for Agro. 2017-18 season, De Bruyne set up both Agro's and Gabriel Jesus' goals on 9 September 2017 in a 5-0 home victory over Liverpool. On 16 September, De Bruyne assisted Agro for his first goal in an eventual 6-0 win over Watford. On 26 September, De Bruyne scored his first goal of the 2017-18 season in a 2-0 win over Shakhtar Donetsk. On 30 September 2017, he scored his first goal of the 2017-18 Premier League season as City beat his former club Chelsea with a 1-0 scoreline at Stamford Bridge. On 14 October, De Bruyne provided 2 assists in a 7-2 win over Stoke City. On 5 November, De Bruyne scored in a 3-1 win over Arsenal. On 18 November, he scored in a 2-0 away win over Leicester City. On 29 November, he scored City's opener and assisted Raheem Sterling's last-minute winner in a 2-1 win over Southampton. On 13 December, De Bruyne scored in a 4-0 away win over Swansea City, which extended their record run of consecutive top-flight wins to 15 games. On 16 December, he scored in a 4-1 win over Tottenham Hotspur, with Pep Guardiola saying that De Bruyne is helping the club become a better institution. On 27 December, De Bruyne provided an assist for Sterling's goal in a 1-0 win over Newcastle United. On 9 January, De Bruyne scored in a 2-1 win over Bristol City in the first leg of the semi-finals of the EFL Cup. On 20 January, he provided an assist for Agro's first goal of the game, who scored a hat-trick in the game in a 3-1 win over Newcastle United. On 22 January 2018, De Bruyne signed a new long-term contract with the club, keeping him at the club until 2023. On 23 January, he scored the winning goal in a 3-2 win over Bristol City in the EFL Cup semi-final second leg, which helped City advance to the final, having won the tie by an aggregate scoreline of 5-3. On 31 January, he scored and assisted in a 3-0 win over West Bromwich Albion and was voted BBC Man of the Match. On 10 February, he provided 3 assists, 2 for Agro and 1 for Raheem Sterling, in a 5-1 win over Leicester City, taking his assists tally to 14. On 25 February, he started in the 2018 EFL Cup final against Arsenal and played the whole 90 minutes, with Manchester City winning 3-0 to obtain their first piece of silverware of the 2017-18 season and their first trophy overall under Pep Guardiola. On 31 March 2018, he provided an assist for Gabriel Jesus in a 3-1 win over Everton, ensuring that City would require only one more win to secure the Premier League title. On 22 April, he scored in a 5-0 win over Swansea City. On 13 May, on the final day of the season, De Bruyne assisted Gabriel Jesus' winning goal in a 1-0 win over Southampton, which took Champions City's total points tally to 100. De Bruyne was also voted as BBC Man of the Match. For his 16 assists registered across the league season, De Bruyne won the inaugural Premier League Playmaker of the Season award. He was also selected in the PFA Team of the Year and was also voted as Manchester City Player of the Season. 2018-19 season. On 15 August 2018, De Bruyne suffered a knee injury during a training session, with several news websites reporting that he could potentially not play for up to 3 months. 2 days later, Manchester City confirmed that he had suffered a lesion of the lateral collateral ligament. Soon after De Bruyne returned to action in October 2018, He once again suffered a knee ligament injury in the fourth round of the EFL Cup against Fulham. The injury was expected to keep him out for 5–6 weeks, but he resumed full training much earlier than expected after only 3 weeks out. He came on as substitute in the FA Cup final against Watford, scoring the third goal and assisting two more as City won the first ever domestic treble in English men's football. His performances meant he was named man of the match. 2019-20 season. On 30 November 2019, De Bruyne scored a half-volley in a 2–2 draw against Newcastle in the league. That strike was later voted as Premier League Goal of the Month for November. On 15 December 2019, he scored a brace in a 3–0 Premier League win over Arsenal at the Emirates. De Bruyne scored his 50th City goal in all competitions on 26 February 2020 in their 2–1 victory, coming from behind over Real Madrid in their Champions League round of 16 clash. In the final Premier League match of the season, City beat Norwich City 5–0 at home. De Bruyne scored 2 goals and registered his 20th league assist, which equaled Thierry Henry's record for the most assists in a season, and also won his second Playmaker of the Season award. In addition, he became the first player in history to reach 20 assists in a single season in 2 of Europe's top 5 leagues. His long-range curler in that game also won him Premier League Goal of the Month for the second time in the season. At the end of the season, he was awarded the Premier League Player of the Season after scoring 13 goals, providing 20 assists and creating 104 chances from open play, the most for a player in any of Europe's top 5 leagues since 2006. He was also named in the PFA Team of the Year and won the PFA Player of the Year award, becoming the first ever Manchester City player to win it. 2020-21 season. On 21 September 2020, De Bruyne scored and assisted in a 3–1 away win over Wolverhampton Wanderers in City's first game of the season. With the crucial visit of the Premier League champions, Liverpool, De Bruyne assisted Gabriel Jesus' equalizer before winning a penalty, which he subsequently fired wide. The game ended in a 1–1 draw. On 7 April, De Bruyne signed a 4-year contract after negotiating it with help of statistical data to make case for a 30% pay increase. On 25 April 2021, De Bruyne's free kick was headed into the goal by Aymeric Laporte, allowing City to win 1–0 against Tottenham Hotspur in the EFL Cup final at Wembley Stadium. On 28 April, he scored a goal in a 2–1 away win over Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League semi-finals. On 29 May, De Bruyne had a head injury after colliding with Antonio Rudiger in the second half of the Champions League final, to be substituted by Gabriel Jesus. However, his team lost 1–0 against his former club Chelsea. Medical scans after the game revealed De Bruyne to have suffered acute nose bone and left orbital fractures, placing doubt on his participation in the rescheduled UEFA Euro 2020 tournament. At the end of the season, Kevin was awarded with the PFA Players Player of the Year award. International career. De Bruyne was capped by Belgium at under-18, under-19, and under-21 level. He made his debut for the Belgian senior team on 11 August 2010 in an international friendly against Finland in Turku. The game ended in a 1–0 loss for Belgium. Before making his full debut for Belgium's senior side, De Bruyne was eligible to play for Burundi, his mother's birthplace. De Bruyne became a regular member of Belgium's team during the 2014 FIFA World Cup qualification campaign, where he scored 4 goals as the Red Devils qualified for their first major tournament in 12 years. 2014-2016 First World Cup and Euro appearances. On 13 May 2014, he was named in Belgium's squad for the 2014 FIFA World Cup. In their first game of the tournament, against Algeria in Belo Horizonte, De Bruyne assisted Marouane Fellaini's equalizer and was named man of the match by FIFA. In the round of 16, De Bruyne scored Belgium's opening goal in the 3rd minute of extra time as they defeated the United States 2–1. On 10 October 2014, De Bruyne scored twice in a 6-0 rout of Andorra in UEFA Euro 2016 qualifying, equaling the team's record victory in a European qualifier set in 1986. On 3 September 2015, De Bruyne scored in a 3-1 win over Bosnia and Herzegovina. On 10 October 2015, De Bruyne scored in a 4-1 win over Andorra, which secured Belgium's place at the UEFA Euro 2016 finals. 3 days later, he scored in a 3-1 win over Israel, securing Belgium top spot in the group. On 31 May 2016, De Bruyne was selected for Belgium's final 23-man squad for UEFA Euro 2016. On 18 June 2016, De Bruyne was praised for his performance in Belgium's 3-0 win over the Republic of Ireland. On 26 June 2016, De Bruyne was voted BBC Man of the Match for his performance in a 4-0 win over Hungary in the round of 16. World Cup 2018. De Bruyne was selected for Belgium's final 23-man squad for the 2018 FIFA World Cup. On 18 June, in the opening game against debutants Panama, De Bruyne provided an assist for Romelu Lukaku in an eventual 3-0 win. On 6 July, he scored the second goal of the match in a 2-1 quarter-final victory over Brazil and was named the man of the match. In the semi-finals, Belgium were defeated 1-0 by eventual champions France. On 14 July, Belgium defeated England 2-0 in the third-place play-off. Euro 2020. On 17 June 2021, De Bruyne scored his first and the winning goal in Belgium's second match of UEFA Euro 2020, a 2-1 win over Denmark. He had also previously assisted the team's first goal. During round of 16 clash with Portugal, De Bruyne suffered an ankle injured from a tackle from behind by Portugal's João Palhinha. On 2 July, Belgium manager Roberto Martinez said that De Bruyne could recover in time for the quarter-final match later that day, despite not training all week, and he was later confirmed in the starting lineup. Style of play. De Bruyne is widely regarded as one of the best players in the world, and he has often been described as a complete footballer. Considered to be a versatile and highly talented player in the media, he plays mainly as a central or an attacking midfielder, but can also operate in several other positions, and has been used as a winger or second striker. He has even been deployed in a deeper creative midfield position, or even in a box-to-box role on occasion, or as a false nine. He is often described by pundits as one of the best and most complete modern-day advanced playmakers, due to his technique, skill, athleticism, work rate off the ball, vision, crossing accuracy, wide range of passing, and powerful long-range shooting ability with either foot. Although he is not blessed with significant physical strength, pace, or ability in the air, he is a quick and elegant player on the ball, with good dribbling skills, while his positional sense, tactical intelligence, movement, direct style of play, and ability to run at defenses when in possession also enable him to take advantage of spaces in the opposition's defense and In addition to his creative abilities, he is also capable of scoring goals by making late runs off the ball from behind into the penalty area, and is an accurate set-piece taker. De Bruyne was ranked the fourth best footballer in the world by The Guardian in 2017 and the 12th best in 2019. In 2020, his Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola described him as the best midfielder in the world. Personal life. De Bruyne's mother is Belgian, born in Burundi, and has also lived in the Ivory Coast. His hometown Drongen, a sub-municipality of the city of Ghent, is situated in Flanders, the Dutch-speaking part of Belgium. Aside from his mother tongue Dutch, De Bruyne also speaks French, English, and German. Since 2014, De Bruyne has been in a relationship with Michelle Lacroix, who announced on 28 September 2015 that she was pregnant with the couple's son. Mason Million De Bruyne was born on 10 March 2016. Their second son, Rome De Bruyne, was born on 31 October 2018. Bruyne and Lacqua married in June 2017. In April 2020, it was announced that they were expecting their third child, who was later born in September 2020, to be their first daughter named Suri de Bruyne. His autobiography entitled Keep It Simple was published by Borgerhoff and Lambrechts in October 2014. De Bruyne was an ambassador for the 2014 Special Olympics, which took place in Antwerp, and was involved in a controversial advertisement campaign via his personal Instagram account. Employing the slogan in Dutch, "Would you still be my fan if I looked like this?" De Bruyne was depicted resembling a person with Down syndrome. Career statistics. Club. Club. As of match played 22 January 2022. International. As of match played 16 November 2021. As of match played 16 November 2021. Belgium score listed first. Score column indicates score after each De Bruyne goal. Honors. Genk. Belgian Pro League 2010-11 and 11. Belgian Cup 2008-9. Belgian Super Cup. DFB-Pokal 2014-15. DFL Super Cup 2015. Manchester City. City. Premier League 2017-18, 2018-19, 2020-21. FA Cup 2018-19. Football League/EFL Cup 2015-16, 2017-18, 2018-19, 2019-20, 2020-21. FA Community Shield 2019. UEFA Champions League runner-up. FIFA World Cup third place 2018 individual. Bundesliga Young Player of the Year 2012-13. Bundesliga Player of the Year 2014-15. Bundesliga Team of the Year 2014-15. UEFA Europa League Squad of the Season 2014-15. Footballer of the Year Germany 2015. Belgian Sportsman of the Year 2015. Manchester City Player of the Season 2015-16, 2017-18, 2019-20. Manchester City Goal of the Season 2019-20, 2020. FIFA AFIF Pro World 11 2020-2021. IF's Men's World Team 2017, 2019, 2020, 2021. UEFA Team of the Year 2017, 2019, 2020, 2020. ESM Team of the Year 2017-18, 2019-20, 2020-21. PFA Premier League Team of the Year 2017-18, 2019-20, 2020-21. Premier League Playmaker of the Season 2017-18, 2019-20. UEFA Champions League Squad of the Season 2017-18, 2018-19, 2019-20, 2020-21, 21. FIFA World Cup Dream Team 2018. Premier League Goal of the Month November 2019, July 2020. Premier League Player of the Season 2019-20. PFA Players Player of the Year 2019-20, 2020-2021. UEFA Champions League Midfielder of the Season 2019-20. IF's World's Best Playmaker 2020-2021. IF's UEFA Team of the Decade 2011-2020, T20, 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 T20. IF's All-Time Belgium Roman 11